All right, we're going to do an NFTREASURE DeFi game speed play today. In anticipation of our audit, coming out this week, I want to just show everyone what the DeFi game looks like and how you navigate the UX or the user design. But I'm going to cut out all the transaction times so that we can move through this, lightning fast. So let's get started. I'll jump into the game. First, you're going to land on the Mint page and you're going to connect to your wallet. You can select MetaMask, Avalanche Core, or Wallet Connect. Then you're going to sign a nonce to prove you're the owner of the wallet. That's going to bring up the Treasure Key Zones list. And if you've been whitelisted for a diamond or dragon key, you'll see those here. Since this is the test account, I'm just showing the Zone 5 Ruby Retail Mint. So I simply click this diamond. That means that I'm selecting this zone. If there was multiple zones here, you could select multiple diamonds. You don't have to mint in every zone. You can select the diamond of the zone that you want to mint. I'll select this one, showing that that's what I want to mint now. I select the number of keys I want to mint at that zone rate. And of course, this is the test net, so the fee is going to be lower than what it's going to be on mainnet. We'll be aiming for a retail price around $100 USD value per key. Then you click the mint button. You'll confirm the transaction. You'll see this modal confirming that you've minted your key. Now that you've got your key, you can mint another or click through to the DeFi game. In the DeFi game, you'll see your newly minted key and any of the other keys in your wallet in this left-hand column. And on the right, you'll find the option to activate and upgrade a key or open a treasure box. We can see that my newest key is marked as inactive, so I'll first activate it by clicking here. I see a modal asking me to confirm that I want to activate my key and telling me that by doing so, I'll be able to start earning treasure tokens. So I select continue, and now my key is activated and I can start upgrading my key level or opening treasure boxes. One thing to note is that you're going to start always in the DeFi game on treasure tier 0. And on treasure tier 0, you're not going to be earning any treasure tokens. So you don't earn any treasure tokens until you successfully open your first treasure box. Your key must be on treasure tier 1 through 7 in order to earn treasure. So to do that, you burn treasure tokens to open treasure boxes, and the higher the treasure tiers, the more treasure that you're going to earn, and you'll see that here in a minute. You're going to burn smarter tokens to upgrade your key level, and the higher your key level, the more treasure that you're going to earn at each treasure tier. So, with higher key levels, you're also going to be earning greater e-commerce commissions and discounts. We can see that the key that we just minted here is at key level 1. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that level by burning some smarter. So to do that, we just click this upgrade button, and we're going to see a modal that shows us the amount of smarter we have to burn in order to upgrade to the next level. So if we're comfortable with burning that much smarter, we click upgrade and then approve the token in MetaMask or our wallet, and then approve the transaction. You're going to clear 2 transactions here, an approval of smarter and a confirmation of the burn amount. Great, so now our key is at level 2. We got the confirmation modal that our upgrade was complete. And you can see at the top of the screen here that we are not currently earning any treasure tokens yet. That's because we haven't opened a treasure box. So let's open a box and see what happens. I just click unlock here, and a modal pops up showing a few key pieces of information for me. I can see which key I'm using. Basically which key I'm using to open a treasure box. So one thing to remember is that each key has its own treasure tier and its own treasure box. So you can open treasure boxes and have different treasure tiers for each of your keys. Then on this modal, I can see the probability that this treasure box will open after my burn. That's important to note because as you get into higher treasure tiers, it becomes harder to open a treasure box. and you won't successfully open every treasure box based on the probability. Since I'm only on level 2, the open rate is 100%, so I know this box will open, but as we'll see, this probability, is no pun intended, a key indicator on whether or not it's going to be advantageous for you to open a treasure box. If the percentage open rate is, 12%, then that means that, almost 9 out of 10 times you're not going to open it. And so maybe it's not going to be advantageous for you to open it until you increase your probability. You can increase your probabilities by staking treasure tokens, and I'll get into that in a bit when we go to the bonus pool. We can also see in this modal how many treasure tokens we're currently earning on average each month. But this number is if we were to maintain the tier that we're currently on, and that's versus what we would be earning here if we successfully move to the next tier. And then finally, we can see how much treasure we will have to burn to attempt the next treasure tier. Since this is 100% open rate, it's a safe bet for us to burn the treasure and open the box to start earning some treasure tokens. So I'll go ahead. If you don't want to buy treasure, remember that you can earn enough treasure to get started in the game completely for free by completing one of our Zeely missions. Or you can buy treasure using the Trader Joe DEX or our OTC token platform. All right, so we upgraded and we get this modal showing us that we were successful. And on average, it's going to tell us how many treasure per month we'll be earning at this treasure tier. This number is just an estimate, and it's based on you maintaining this treasure tier. So we'll talk about the countdown timers in a little bit, but when your countdown timer goes back to 0, you're going to lose the treasure that you're earning. So let me unpack it in a different way. Each treasure tier has a countdown timer. Tier 1 is a 7-day counter. So you can open a box on Tier 1 and you will stay on Tier 1 for 7 days before it drops down to Tier 0. Tier 2 is 6 days, Tier 3 is 5 days, and so on and so on. That means that if you don't open another treasure box successfully before the end of that countdown period, you're going to fall back 1 treasure tier. So if you're on treasure tier 6, you'll fall back to 5. If you're on 5, you'll fall back to 4. And then once you fall back to 0, you're not earning any treasure anymore. So the lower the treasure tier, the less treasure you're earning. And if you fall all the way back to that treasure tier 0, you're not going to earn any treasure. That means it's important to be logging in regularly and tending to your treasure boxes. And you'll see in the left-hand column that we can sort keys by highest or lowest treasure tier to see which boxes we may need to tend to or open again. Or we can sort by key level to see which keys we may want to upgrade. In the top left of this dashboard, you're going to see this fire icon and a money bags icon. Clicking on the fire icon is going to show you how much smarter and how much treasure has been burned in the game since the first key was minted and activated. If you click on the money bag icon, it's going to show you how many treasure tokens are left for distribution in the game. When these distribution numbers of treasure reach 0, that means that the treasure has basically hit its supply cap and rewards will no longer be newly minted. So key rewards will end at this point. Keep in mind that you have to claim your treasure rewards before we hit that supply cap. Otherwise, you're going to forfeit them. So this is another reason to be logging in and semi-regularly tending to your keys, to your treasure boxes, and claiming your rewards. Once we hit that supply cap, you'll still be able to, under key rewards, upgrade your key level by burning smarter, but the treasure box game for key rewards is going to end, and the new game will be to max out your rewards in the bonus pool. And the bonus pool, once we hit that treasure supply cap, is going to be fully funded by e-commerce sales, and other protocol fees. So we'll take 10 to 40% of protocol fees and sales, and we'll use that to buy treasure tokens directly out of the LP. And those tokens will then be added and distributed to wallets and players in the bonus pool based on the percentage of each of those levers in the bonus pool. So if you believe that those e-commerce sales could get pretty high in the future, then positioning yourself to have a large percentage of each lever in the bonus pool, once we hit that treasure supply cap, could be an interesting strategy to discuss with other community members in our Discord server. Now, before I show you the bonus pool, though, let's look at a treasure box that doesn't open. So we can see that this box only has an 87.5% chance of opening, and we're going to need 5.25 or to burn 5.25 treasure to attempt to open this box. This treasure burn amount is higher than the other one that we did because this is a key that's on level 24. And so successfully opening a treasure box at that level is more valuable because you earn more treasure as you grow your key level. So we click burn and we attempt the open. Only this time, the box that we attempted to open didn't open. So we hit that 12.5% of an unsuccessful open. And we have to decide, do we want to burn another 5.25 treasure to try again, or should we return back to the dashboard? So let's try again and see what happens. Yay. So this time you can see we successfully open the box, and we can see how much treasure we're earning on average each month if we now maintain that treasure tier, meaning that we continue to open a treasure box before we drop down to the treasure tier below us. You can see each treasure tier's countdown timer in the left key column, and that will help you know when you need to open another treasure tier or maintain your treasure tier, especially as you get a bunch of keys. That makes it easy to just see where everything's at. As I mentioned, both the treasure tiers and the key levels have countdown timers. So for the key level, you can't upgrade a key again until the cooldown timer hits 0. And that you can see the formula for that countdown timer in the white paper. It's basically key level plus 8 hours. For treasure tiers, you fall backwards to the previous tier if you don't open a treasure box successfully before the treasure tier timer hits 0. One thing of note is that when it comes to upgrading key levels, if you have multiple keys, you can save time by using this max key or max upgrade keys button. You're just going to click it, and it will give you a line item view of how much smarter is required for you to burn for each key, and then it gives you a total smarter burn amount at the bottom. And if that looks good to you, then you can confirm using this pop-up modal and click the upgrade button. Okay, so now we can see that all of our keys were upgraded, and the amount of treasure we earn each month, which is shown up at the top of the dashboard, an estimation of how much treasure we're earning, has increased since our key levels with open treasure tiers were all upgraded. Okay, so now let's take a look at the bonus pool. What we just covered is what we call the key rewards pool, and those are rewards specific to each key. Now we'll look at the bonus pool. So on this dashboard, you'll find your total treasure rewards available for claim across both the key rewards pool and the bonus rewards pool. You can claim key rewards in the key rewards section on a per key basis. You can claim your bonus pool rewards, just the bonus pool rewards if you want to. Or you can use this button to claim them all at once. And if you click this little down arrow, you'll see an itemized list of each key and the rewards that you're earning from that key, and then the bonus pool rewards all itemized out in a way that shows how that total was calculated. Then if we scroll down, we can see the percentage of each of the 4 levers of the bonus pool that we currently control in the game. So right now, I haven't claimed any of my VE treasures, so you can see that level shows I'm earning 0% of the available daily treasure from that particular lever pool. However, I am earning treasure tokens from my percentage stake in the Smarter AVAX LP and the Treasure AVAX LP, and then I'm earning a percentage of the rewards from my cumulative key level as well. So cumulative key level is all the keys that you have in the key rewards pool added together. So if you had 10 keys all at key level 10, your cumulative key level would be 100. So we take all the cumulative key levels of all the players or wallets in the game, and then your percentage share of that is how we determine this share of the lever. If we move to the top right of the dashboard, we can see that if I stake treasure tokens, I can earn voting escrow, or what we call VE treasure. VE treasure is what you'll be voting for protocol votes in the future. So if you want your vote to have more impact, then you can design a strategy to earn more VE treasure. Once I've staked treasure, I'll start to see my VE treasure accumulate here. In order to reap the rewards of VE treasure, I have to claim it into my wallet, though. So you're not going to be earning treasure based on the VE treasure lever until you claim that treasure. So now I can see that the claimed amount here. And if we go back to our lever dashboard and refresh the screen using this little button up here, we'll now see that I'm earning 44% of the VE treasure daily rewards pool. Obviously, this is the testnet. That's why I've earned so much. I also hadn't claimed my VE treasure in quite some time. And then the other pools will show their percentage and what I'm rewarding, or what I'm earning in rewards from each of them. At the bottom here, you can see an estimate of how much treasure you're currently earning each month. And then I guess let's look at how we earn VE treasure. So I can stake any amount of treasure tokens here, and you can see that I start to accumulate VE treasure when I do that, if I have any amount of treasure staked. But if I unstake even one token, like this, my entire VE treasure balance falls to 0. And this is a mechanism to prevent people from suicide compounding or making short-term decisions in a long-term game theory project. Part of the game theory is knowing when to stake treasure and how much to stake, and remember that your probability of opening a treasure box, meaning your ability to earn treasure tokens from your keys, that probability will increase the longer you've had your treasure staked. And you can see the white paper for more details on how that's formulated. Now, finally, in the bottom right of the bonus pool dashboard, I can stake my LP tokens for Smarter and Treasure. In order to get these tokens, I need to pair Smarter or Treasure with AVAX and form a JLP token in Trader Joe. And you can learn how to do this in the white paper. Once you have those LP tokens, you can then stake those to earn a percentage of the daily treasure rewards for each lever, and you'll see the percentage of the staking pool that your tokens represent here. Now, you'll notice that the more you stake into each lever, the greater percentage of total rewards for that lever you'll earn each day. And total bonus pool rewards are basically, the way that bonus pool rewards work is that they're on an increasing schedule designed to reward more and more players over time. So the bonus pool starts at 2,500 treasure tokens that are being distributed across all players, and then it incrementally goes up the total number of rewards being distributed to all players each day. So that's pretty much the DeFi game in a nutshell. Obviously, there's all kinds of strategies and game theory that, we can discuss in Discord as a community, but this video should have helped you understand, the general game dynamics. So ask questions if you have them. Make sure that you understand what you're doing, and we'll see you inside the game. Bye.